This video is for junior high science. We're covering the highlights from pages 300 to 307. So starting on page 300, going on to page 301, highlight a molecule. Find the bold term there. A molecule is a tiny group of two or more atoms that are bonded tightly together. So you can see some of the pictures demonstrating our types of molecules there. So most substances don't exist as just atoms. They're not just tiny atoms floating around everywhere. They stick together in these bundles that are called molecules. And sometimes different types of atoms will bond together to form one type of molecule that are called compounds. So find the bold term compounds and highlight substances that are composed of more than one type of atom bonded together are called compounds. So you can see some of our different types of compounds there. For example, the water molecule that is made from oxygen and hydrogen. So if you look at our tables for the formulas of some common molecules, water is H2O. So it's two hydrogen atoms with one oxygen atom. It can also be called dihydrogen oxide. Oxygen, of course, is just O2. Carbon dioxide, it is two oxygen molecules, with one carbon atom. So it's it's CO2 or carbon dioxide. That's where the name comes from. Di means two. You can see some of our other common types there. Turning to page 302, find the very first bold term, molecular compounds. Highlight around this, all of the compounds we have studied so far have been composed of individual molecules. Such compounds are called molecular compounds because they are made of molecules. Under that, find the italicized term, sodium chloride. And this is the name for ordinary table salt. So highlight that, and underneath that, find the bold term crystal. Before that, highlight the atoms of sodium and chlorine are fitted together in such a way as to build a beautifully geometric structure called a crystal. So you can see the picture of the sodium chloride crystal there. There's the chlorine atoms and the sodium atoms. And if you look closely at table salt, you can see those little square shapes. On the next column, find the bold term ionic compounds. Around that, highlight compounds composed of charged atoms or groups of atoms are called ionic compounds. And you can read further about that. On page 303, highlight the bold words. Diamond is the hardest of all known substances. Next, highlight water, H2O. And you'll want to know water with its compound formula there, H2O. Top of the next column, highlight the bold words. In order for a blend of two different substances to be called a compound, the different types of atoms have to become bonded together. So then that brings about the question, mixture or compound? So in something that's mixed together where the atoms are not bonded, it's a mixture. A compound is when the atoms are actually bonded together. Turning to page 305, find the bold term chemical reaction. Highlight chemical reaction, a process in which atoms of elements or compounds are rearranged to form new substances. Next, find the bold term combustion. Highlight combustion or burning. That's another word for it. And highlight that combustion occurs whenever a substance reacts rapidly with oxygen. So some examples of combustion include wood burning, burning of fuel in a car engine, a jet or a rocket, or the burning of coal in a power plant. So it's just a reaction with oxygen that causes fire. Alright, that's the last of our highlights for this section. Make sure that you complete your reading. And I would really encourage you to try some of our eyewitness reporter experiments here. They're a lot of fun and they're pretty cool. Make sure that you get your parents' permission for them, especially the baking soda and vinegar one. That one can make a bit of a mess. But they're a lot of fun, so I'd really encourage you guys to try. So that's the last of everything for today, and hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please know that I miss all of you. I wish we were in school, and I can't wait to see you all again, and I pray for you every day.